Green light and away from the line. It's a good start in the front row for both cars. Clara trying to come around the outside, stays away from Baby. Into the rear right quarter of Gronholm goes Kristoffersen. Down towards the first corner, it's advantage Gronholm. Kristoffersen stays out, OC Baby goes in. And Clara Anderson follows the lead 2 cars around. So KMS have split the strategy immediately. And at the minute, Gronholm leads from Kristoffersen. Kristoffersen looks inside. Not this time.
Not this time. Both on brand new tires. Clara on in third. She has scrubbed or used tires.
I think they're saving tyres for tomorrow.
For the final.
That's for final now. Yes, so it must be for tomorrow. Yeah,
yes,
saving tyres for tomorrow. Up into the left-hander. I love the mechanic did not want to answer your question, did he? Gronholm leads still from Kristoffersen. Thing is, Kristoffersen can afford to follow him, Andreas.
Yes.
He can't win the title today.
And all Johan want to do now is to make Niklas go slower, that Ole Christian can catch up.
Right, so he will quite happily. And I mean, they're looking for a P1, P2. I think that's going to be a tough ask. Gronholm is impressive, as Ida said. She said, we think we're closer than we've been for a while. Look at the pace through turn 1. He's edged the gap out.
Look at the gap to Baby. It said 2.3, but no, it's 4.3. So he had the gap to Gronholm.
In the hairpin at the end of the straight there, Andreas, they're making a real point of it. So they turn in early, brake straight to the apex, and just pointing the corner out. What does that do for people? You better tell them at home why they straighten out the hairpin like this.
You know, you would, when you turn the steering wheel, you also change the camber on the tires. So you would like to make the rotation so you have straight steering wheel, so you have the full tire pack on the track, on the surface, for the most traction possible. Johan is doing awesome here.
He's pressuring on,
everywhere. Niklas is just, you know, he can't do anything. He's a sitting duck right now.
He ran a bit wide.
Yeah, but he's still got a little gap now to Johan. But yeah, difference in style. Johan's more driving on the front there, but also I feel
Carl's good through there. I have to say the C dealer tip Carl's good through the last and first corners. He's not on board there just for a moment with Johan Kristoffersen.
I think
and still he follows him.
Is trying to stress Niklas's tires, because this will be, let's say, lap 5. Johan goes to a joker all in.
And he looks inside this time, on board, up the inside. Kristoffersen makes the pass. Gronholm gets back alongside him. Kristoffersen's going to go late on the brakes. Niklas Gronholm trying to hold on to the position. Just about inside is he, but no, Kristoffersen's got him. Gronholm drops back into P2. Now it's possible for KMS to take the title, but only if Baby can get up to these into P2 as well. So Baby having jokered, he's how far back? He's 6.9 off the lead. He's not going to get back there, I think. What's the delta, 3.5?
Yeah, 3.7 seconds down to Ole Christian. Let's see if it changes when they get into the start-finishing line.
Well, Johan and Niklas were a second quicker than OC Baby on that last lap.
I feel the gap is bigger looking from the outside here now.
Kristoffersen just edges out a tiny little gap again over Gronholm.
6.8 seconds down to Ole Christian. So Niklas has a solid second. He goes joker this lap.
Gronholm then in, and he's going to come out. His teammate Clara Anderson goes in as well. So this at least is protecting them from the team's championship. But Johan Kristoffersen with a great pass out on track has managed to get it done up in the hairpins. Baby through the right hand, and now Baby puts some pressure on Clara, but he won't get to Niklas, will he? And that's the key to them taking the title. The team's title here inside. Baby with a big move on Clara Anderson. He ends up in the wall. So Baby's gone way too deep. Anderson gets away, and Baby pulls out the gap to the wall as well. So Baby gets away too. Wow. So Clara Anderson holds on. 2 laps still to go. Kristoffersen, look, just driving away. Where's in the background? Gronholm's fight. It looks. I mean, obviously, Joker. What's the gap at the minute? It was 8.3 back to. Gronholm's transponder wasn't working on the last lap. And it's still not. So Gronholm's transponder is not working on timing. So if you're wondering why he's showing where he is.
The gap looks very big.
Joker now for Kristoffersen, but he comes out in front. Gronholm drops back, and Johan Kristoffersen with a pass in the final here, doing a brilliant job. I was thinking the same thing because he's dropped a long way back, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's had a pace the whole weekend long, or the whole day long. So I find it strange that he's so far back.
Me too. You can see the damage to the tyre wall on the inside line there, where Baby and Clara Anderson went on the previous outing.
It could be that he's saving the tyres for tomorrow, for the one last push.
I think the trouble is he couldn't afford to give away any points, Andreas. I just can't see how he can. He needed to take every single point he could off Johan Kristoffersson all weekend. I don't think you can afford to take that tactic. I think you've just got to go.
That is true.
Kristoffersson getting it done when he absolutely needed to. Gronholm had a very good go at hanging on to the position, but one more lap to go for Johan Kristoffersson.
And you see how the grip on the dirt has changed so much. All of a sudden, they are not throwing it around. They're driving into a corner, then rotating mid-corner. It's very different now compared to this morning.
Completely different. Here is Anderson versus Veiby. They come through the last and first corners respectively, having swapped positions, and then both ended up tapping the wall. Veiby still looking to try and make a pass and get up into third place. Veiby was, of course, looking to try and get Gronholm's position in the championship fight. He hits Clara again. That's going to run her a bit deep. She'll try and come around the outside. Well, okay. So Veiby coming out in front of Clara Anderson here. Clara looks to the inside line. She wants to fight back, smoking it up. She goes deep on the brakes. Will try for the undercut on the exit. Goes around the long way. Clara Anderson trying again.
Undercut, come on.
Go on, Clara, have a go at OC. OC into P3 then at the moment, but out front, Johan Kristoffersson and Niklas Gronholm. Kristoffersson through the final corner to take the win here in the second to last round of World RX. Takes the advantage back after losing in qualifying today. Gronholm crosses the line for P2, and the fight will continue for third place. OC Veiby's going to get there before Clara. There was contact out there. Nothing on the screen at the moment to suggest an investigation, but they come across the line for P3 and P4. It's not enough for KMS to take the title, and the drivers' and teams' titles will go down to the final day of the championship tomorrow.
What a fight.
Good pass by Kristoffersson.
Yeah, he's
so calm, look.
He is insane.
Johan Kristoffersson then on 122 points to Niklas Gronholm's 103. The gap has gone up to 19 points from, I think it was 15 when we came here. I can't actually remember. But it's gone up. It had gone a point down, and it's gone up now thanks to those results in the final. Veiby P3. Timmy Hansen still holds on to P4, but Clara Anderson should pass him tomorrow. With the Hansons not here, and then say Clara, Kevin, Juha and Patrick O'Donovan.
I saw you sharing a few words with Niklas. What did you say?
I just asked about the situation into the hairpin left, how far up he was, because I wasn't really sure. So yeah, but you know, both me and Niklas is pretty chilled, you know. So, but yeah, it's always feels a little. I mean, it was a nice fight. It was nice to get out a little bit more in free air, and yeah, you know, we didn't really know about the pace today, and yeah, my engineer was asking, do we really have pace? So I was quite keen to show it.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like you were kind of saving your tires and your speed until you got the right opportunity. I was thinking that you would play the Joker tactic in lap 5 and then all in for one lap and then maybe be ahead or behind, I don't know. But saving the tires for the right moment, is that what you did?
It's remarkable how much smarter you are outside of the car.
Thank you. All right, let's head back to the studio.